Anyone?
It's a long walk up here. Come on,
Simon?
You finished 9th last year, it's high as the club's done. Then you've just come to Old Trafford and won in a way that no Brighton team has ever done. As you set these targets or you reach these goals, does it get harder and harder to make progress? Because I would have thought there's a kind of glass ceiling that you hit then.
No, I think you have to try to make progress every day, not look too much at the too big a picture, because I've got a fantastic group of players that have got ambition and they give everything every day. So when you have that, as a coach, it's just to focus on that and helping them improve. I mean, it's not so easy to lose the players that we've lost in the summer window, but we understand why we've lost them, and we understand how the fees that we get for them can help us progress as a club. But nevertheless, to lose the quality that we have has an impact. But the players are calm. The club, I think, are quite calm in terms of how we work. And then it's about helping the guys that are here. They're the ones that matter the most. And we know the Premier League, when you're a club like us, with the greatest respect, we have to hold two positions, which is you have to fight every day for the points, because it is very, very tough. At the same time, you have to have ambition and believe that you can win and believe that you can try and challenge.
Are you calm when it comes to losing Marco, Basuma, and you've got to find a way of carrying on, getting results, getting the right people in? Are you calm about that? You scratch your head and get frustrated?
Probably a bit of both. I wouldn't say frustrated, but you have to scratch your head, because Yves Basuma and Marco Corella, footballers valued them at quite a high price, which suggests they're good players. And in any team, you need good players to win games, especially in this league. It's so competitive and so tough. But I always think that the collective idea is more important than any individual, and it's our job to try and help the guys that are here improve. Which, like I said before, they've got ambition, they've got desire, they want to move forward. So that's what we focus on.
Can I just ask you about Danny Welbeck and what you thought of his performance today? Because it's not easy in that position.
I thought he was amazing. He's really enjoyed his football. Probably had the best pre-season, certainly since we've been working together. Really fit, really enjoying his football, and you could see the challenge he poses to players even at this level. It's fantastic. I thought him and Adam Lallana worked intelligently together, and supported by Pascal and everyone. It's hard for me to name anybody really, but since you mentioned Danny, and he's coming back to a place that he has a lot of respect for, it was a great day for him.
Is there any danger
no, I think he would have strapped the toilet onto his backside and played, to be honest. It might have slowed him up though, but.
Sorry. What about with the situation with Mark and the week and ongoing? At what point did it clear that you've been? Did it affect you at all in terms of the planning of this game, or do you kind of rule him out? You obviously been playing this game. Were you able to kind of rule him out from there, or were you working around that?
You guys will know the transfer window. It's hard to predict, so you never know for sure. And we were quite strong in terms of we didn't want to sell him, and we only wanted to sell him for the right fee that would help us, and we had a value, and we believed in him, and we understood the qualities that he gave us. So but you never know, because you still need a buying club to come and meet that valuation. So you never know. But obviously, as it goes further and further, it became more and more evident that he wasn't going to feature in this game. But we haven't had that much time, in fairness.
And just one. I know you said, but one word on one player. How good can Moises show?
I thought he was again. His first half performance was so impressive. I mean, he's not that old, and he's still adapting and learning, but he's got great quality. He's just a fantastic kid, really is. He can. I wouldn't want to say anything. I think for young players, you just need to play more games and not put too much pressure on them. But we enjoy working with him. He's a great guy, and I think you can see his quality today.
Mr. A question from Holland.
You played against the Dutch manager. Did you expect him to start without a real striker, a central striker?
Well, we wasn't sure because obviously with Martial's injury, you never know. So just because he's Dutch, I don't have any opinion on whether they play with a striker or not. It's just.
No, but for example, Johan Cruyff, he played with the false nine.
Yeah.
Some coaches of us are inspired by that philosophy. So
Yeah.
It
It wasn't overly surprising from our perspective. We thought there was a few options. Obviously, they've got Cristiano, and depends on how much he's played. You're always guessing. I think the most important thing is you can't really control what the opponent does. You just got to make sure that we're as organised as we can be and ready for what we can be. And I think that's what I was impressed with our team. There was a lot of responsibility out on the pitch. Sometimes as a coach, you can't solve everything, and it's a player's game. They have to take that responsibility. That they did it really well.
Because when you see how you play in midfield, short combinations, always wanting to have the ball, is that difficult to make the players confident that they can do it in this field?
Well, I think it's been a process for us. When we started, we took over a side that finished fourth from bottom and with a different style of play. So, as I've said before many times, the way you convince people in football is to win. And when you're Brighton or Albion, it can take you quite some time to win for different reasons. But we've managed to keep progressing and keep moving forward. And then a little bit more belief grows. And then, of course, we can perform like we have done today. We've also had results against the other big six as well, the big five, whatever you want to say. So slowly, but we need to keep going.
Hi, Graham. So, when you give so many youngsters a chance to shine, how important is it that you have experience against like Lana as well that can grow really, really performing?
Yeah, as I've said before, the environment's the key thing, and the environment is a mix of the people that you have. And those guys that you mentioned are just top professionals. They drive standards every day. They're still, if you put on a running session, for example, they'd be at the front of it because they want to show how fit they are. They want to show how competitive they are. They give everything. So they're a great example for the young guys. As much as I can speak, it's better to watch Adam Lallana, or it's better to watch Danny Welbeck, or it's better to watch Pascal Gross because they've been here and they're top professionals.
I know it'll be at the back of your mind now after the win, but do you think that Danny Welbeck should have been given the penalty? That's quite a big part from Arsenal.
I'm not going to complain too much. We've got the 3 points. So.
Can I just change the way you play at all when you come against Manchester United? Or, you've got lots of things you keep going?
Well, we try and be consistent with how we try to play all the time, no matter who the opponent is. But of course, the opponent has qualities and how they play, so that affects us. But I think most of the time, a Brighton side is relatively recognisable, and you have to adjust to the quality of the players that you have, and of course what the opponent does. But I think consistency of how we want to do it is important for us.
Well done.
Thank you.